Hi, welcome to this video on all about courses through NPAT. So we're going to cover all the courses at NMIMS University that you can get into through one simple exam, which is NPAT. Now, before we get into the courses, what you need to understand is just like University of Mumbai, just like Delhi University, NMIMS is also a university. And just like University of Mumbai and DU, we have a lot of colleges affiliated to these universities. NMIMS also has a few colleges affiliated to the NMIMS University. Only thing is NMIMS knows its colleges by schools and not really colleges. So there is something like a school of commerce, there's something like a school of economics, school of liberal arts, school of entrepreneurship, and so on and so forth under NMIMS University. All of these schools in turn have the courses that we know of in the general sense. So all the courses like a BBA, BSc Finance, BSc Economics, BA in Liberal Arts, they all belong to different schools within the umbrella of NMIMS University. So let's quickly dive into all the schools under NMIMS and in turn the courses offered by them. So what you are seeing on your screen are all the schools under NMIMS University, and under each school we have also listed down the courses. So the first and the most important, the most wide school under NMIMS University is Anil Surendra Modi School of Commerce. They call it as just School of Commerce. Has the courses opted by most of the students who take NPAT every year. Okay, starting with BBA, BCom, BSc Finance, and they've introduced a new course called BBA Fintech. We will look into each course in detail in a short while. Okay, moving on to the next school, there is a School of Economics which has the course of BSc Economics. Then there is School of Liberal Arts which offer a BA in Liberal Arts. There is a School of Branding and Advertising which offer a BBA in Branding and Advertising. There is a School of International Studies which offers a BBA in IB, and School of Management which has two courses, BBA in Marketing Management, they call the course as BBMM, and there is a new course again this year, BBA Finance. There is a small asterisk that you see at BBA Finance. What it means, we'll get into it slightly later when we talk about each course in detail. So let's start with the first school and the first course in it. So the first school under NMIMS University, School of Commerce, and the first flagship course of NMIMS, which is BBA. At least I think 80% of NPAT takers must be vying for this particular school and this particular course. This is the most sought after course within the university. Okay, so why should one get into BBA, or what do you really get from the course of BBA? We have listed down the objectives to develop effective communication, not just communication, for your exposure to global business management and business decision making. These are the three goals that NMIMS takes it very seriously, and they try very hard to build this into their students. Whatever we have been talking to our past students years on years that they've been doing this course, they've really said that the course at this particular course at NMIMS is run with a decent level of rigor. NMIMS authorities are really particular about whether you are attending the classes or not, whether you are taking your exams properly or not, whether you're doing your assignments or not. So all in all, I think it's going to be a good academic experience of this course. Now, the course duration after NMIMS implementing the NEP 2020, the course duration can be 4 years, but you can obviously exit after 3 years also. If you exit after 3 years, you have a BBA degree. If you exit after 4 years, you have a BBA with honors degree. Okay. And the specializations, marketing and finance, is something that is offered in the 4th year. So should you choose to wait back in NMIMS for the 4th year and complete your BBA honors, you will be able to graduate with a specialization in either marketing or finance. Okay, so there are separate subjects that you have to choose in your last year for this course. Now, average salary, although it is my strong recommendation that you should not bother, or you should not judge a particular undergraduate course at least by the average placement numbers, because post-graduation has become the new graduation now. So you should plan for your PG. But just in case, if it helps you decide, the average salary here offered to the students who want to take up placements is 5 lakhs per annum. Very, very important. Maths or statistics has to be mandatory subject in your 12th grade. So if you are entering your 11th grade, if you are entering your 12th grade and you don't have a maths, I would strongly suggest that if you are even decent or average in maths, you should take up maths. It will open a lot of doors for you, not only at NMIMS University, but at other universities also. Okay, so the last table that you see is the seat and the fees matrix of the BBA course across all the different campuses of NMIMS. So, the students who score well at NPAT, their first choice generally is BSc Finance, if you are sure that you want to make your career in finance, and then they opt for the BBA course. Now, as you can see on your screen, this course teaches or covers these areas of finance: investment analysis, portfolio management, corporate finance, international financial markets, and financial risk management. Now, these FRMs, this portfolio management, corporate finance, these are some of the most staple fields in the fields of in the field of finance if you want to make your career there. Okay, so these courses, you can't like be a finance professional and not know these particular avenues. So just in case you think that you are interested to make your career in this particular avenues, then this course is for you. Very importantly, you need to be very clear at whatever age that you are deciding, which is somewhere around 16, 17 years of your of your age, that you want to spend your career in finance. Then I don't think there is any better course available than this course. This course demands a high level of rigor. It will, in fact, the subjects are really up to date. If you are aware of the things in finance, and if you are aware of certifications like CFA and all, CFA level 1, some of the subjects of CFA level 2 are also covered within the course of BSc Finance. So in case you wish or aspire to be a future CFO of the company, this is the starting point for that particular journey. If not the CFO, you obviously can climb the corporate ladder in banks, in financial institutions, in credit rating agencies, in insurance companies, wherever anywhere and everywhere where finance is applied. This course will help you get there. Now, just like BBA, this course also can be exited after 3 years, but of course you choose to stay back, and for the 4th year you will walk out with a finance honors degree. Average placement is 6 lakhs per annum, and very importantly, maths again is compulsory at your 12th level. Believe me, you're going to have a very difficult time if you lose touch with maths for this particular course. So this is a hardcore finance course. This course is going to take you to the depth of one field vis-a-vis BBA, which is going to give you the breadth of a few fields in management. This course is going to really take you into the depths of finance. So if you are determined, if you are clear, if you are convinced that you want to make your career in finance, spend your life in finance, then this is the course for you. Moving on to the next and a new course under this school is BBA in Fintech. Obviously, as the name suggests, it's a very classic amalgamation of finance and technology. Now, so what are you going to encounter in this course? You're going to encounter coding. You're going to learn how to use analytical tools. You will be doing industry-driven assignments, case studies, research projects. Okay, this course is a hardcore course again, with for someone who has some amount of mathematical background, who has some amount of coding background. Coding is definitely a very good to have skill. It's okay if you don't really have a coding skill. You will be able to learn with the course, but it is good if you have it. Now, with this course, you will really be able to understand what goes on behind all those fintech apps that we generally use in our daily lives. I'm sure you must have heard of apps like Paytm, apps like PhonePe, even apps like Zerodha or Grow, or even a normal banking app that we use. They are all classic examples of finance, amalgamated with technology. So all the technology that goes behind creating and running those apps, like blockchain, like development operations, like analytics, like AI and ML, artificial intelligence, machine learning, everything that is required will be covered in this course. So in case technology is your also a field of interest, and finance being one of them, then this, I think, is a very good, it's a good sweet spot of intersection between finance and technology. So definitely a course to be considered very seriously if finance and technology are your two loves in your life. Now, like the other courses, this course also can be exited after 3 years. Should you choose to stay back, you will have a honors degree after 4 years. Average salary is 6 lakhs per annum. And again, maths is compulsory as a subject in your 12th grade. Moving on to the next tried and tested and the most safest course. You can't really go wrong with this course. If nothing works, this course will definitely get you into the prestigious NMIMS universities. Lot of people who really want the brand name of NMIMS University on their CV and are unfortunately not able to crack up a BBA or a BSc Finance. BCom is definitely a very good option, not a bad option at all. Okay, under this course, this course is similar to other university like University of Mumbai, Delhi universities BCom programs. It offers specialization in accountancy and auditing and finance. Again, that is true only for the students who will do the 4th year of their graduation. Like other courses, to get into BCom at Anil Surendra Modi School of Commerce, maths again is compulsory. Okay, if you see the seat matrix at the bottom, this course is offered by almost all campuses of NMIMS with good amount of seats. There is a small asterisk at Dhule campus. At Dhule campus, they offer BCom in accounting and finance only. So the specialization is called accounting and finance. So when you walk out of Dhule campus's BCom program, your certificate will read BCom in accounting and finance. So just make a note of that. Moving on from the School of Commerce, we now go to School of Economics. This particular school offers one degree, which is BSc in Economics. The curriculum of this school is also very thoughtfully designed. You will be studying subjects like public finance, public policy. You will be studying subjects like econometrics and game theory, which are a good combination of economics as well as finance, economics as well as technology, economics as well as the entire statistics as a field also. Economics of infrastructure is also included here. After doing this course, you will definitely be able to get into a post-graduation of either economics or finance. In case you choose to work, you would be able to work in banks, in financial institutions, in credit rating agencies, in market research agencies. In fact, I know a few of my students have also gone ahead and worked with even government in formulating the economic policies. So, all the bureaucracy, you can definitely get into the Indian bureaucracy with this kind of specializations. Now, like the BSc Finance course, this course is also pretty rigorous. So, just pull up your socks and be ready to slog yourselves through all the 3 or the 4 years that you choose to be here. You have a compulsory summer training which has to be done every year during the summers. And like all the other courses, there is an option to exit after 3 years. Maths is again compulsory in your 12th. And you can do specializations in either finance, business, or economics. Moving on to the next school is School of Liberal Arts. Liberal Arts has a course called BA in Liberal Arts. Now, before we get into this course, I think we should understand what is liberal arts or liberal studies as a curriculum, okay, as a pedagogy. Now, this is a concept borrowed from the West, okay. For example, when I was studying, or when a lot of people 10 years ago were studying in their schools or colleges, we guys didn't really have an option. Like, for example, if I choose to do engineering, I did not really have an option of choosing my subjects. I could not say to my college that I would do coding, but I also want to learn violin, for example. I will do coding, but I also want to learn accounts, for example. Okay, but today across the country, there are very good liberal studies colleges that have opened up. This particular course is something on those lines. Liberal arts, the word liberal itself indicates that it is at the liberty of the students to choose what is the combination of course that they want to study while doing their undergraduate. By the last year, you can choose to gravitate on a particular set of subjects to ensure that you have some amount of or some kind of specialization when you walk out of an undergraduate college. So believe me, there are institutions in our country which offer you that you can do engineering along with, let's say, learning baking, for example. You can do a commerce graduation along with maybe coding. You can do you can study music along with accounts, or whatever combination that you can think of, you'll be able to do it. exactly on those lines is this particular course, BA in Liberal Arts. Okay, if you see these particular topics on your screen, these are the topics that major areas of studies that NMIMS offers. Okay, so you can study literature, philosophy, and cultural studies, and whatever. So I'm not going to get into detail of each of these, but if you get onto the NMIMS website, you will be able to find the exact syllabus also for this particular subject. So you can choose your major that you want to get into, and then decide what you want to do post your graduation. The good part about this course, 12th mathematics in 12th is not compulsory, and again you can work out with an honors degree should you choose to stay for the 4th year. Moving on to School of Branding and Advertising, the next course is BBA in Branding and Advertising. As the name suggests, this course is majorly aimed at making students an expert in towards the marketing field, specifically branding and specifically advertising. So it will develop skills in launching, building, managing brands and businesses. You will be able to study basic modules on marketing, on strategy, on economics, how to run a business, critical thinking, some aspects of entrepreneurship are also covered throughout the course. Again, in this particular school of branding and advertising, to get into this course, maths is not a compulsory subject in your 12th standard. Okay, course duration here is 3 years. They have not implemented NEP for this particular course. So you will walk out after 3 years with a BBA in branding and advertising. Moving on to the next school, it's not exactly right to call this a school. They call it a Center for International Studies. Let's call it that. This course is called BBA in International Business. It's an interesting course because in 3 years of your life that you give to this particular course, you will not have earned 1 but 2 degrees. The structure of this course is that you study the first 2 years of this course in India, in the Mumbai campus, and the 3rd year you go to Kingston University in London and do the course there. So whatever credit requirements are there to grant you the degree, which is BBA in International Business by NMIMS and BBA Honours in Business Administration by Kingston University London, you will be accumulating all those credit points in the 3 years. So if you go and get into the curriculum, you will understand the split of the credit points, and you will be able to have both the degrees at the end of the 3rd year. The good part about this course is the course is international business, and you have an opportunity to study 1 year internationally at Kingston University London. Believe me, it's a very good opportunity for you to network when you are at the Kingston campus. The course is not a very rigorous course, I would say. It's in a way relaxed, but it takes you through the basics of finance, marketing, HR, operations management, culture, international business. Basically, this, like BBA, a normal BBA, gives you breadth, but slightly tilting towards international business. Okay, as we just spoke, first 2 years are in Bombay, 3rd is in London. Course duration again 4 and 3. Eligibility, good part is the mathematics or statistics is not compulsory in your 12th grade. Okay, so all in all, if you are somebody who wants that international flavor in your undergraduate study, I think this is a good course. Now, the fees that you are seeing at the bottom is 5 lakhs per annum for the Mumbai campus in the first 2 years. 3rd year, when you go to Kingston, obviously it will be on the actuals, and it will depend upon the currency exchange rate in the year that you go there. Now, should you choose to stay back for the 4th year, they will give you a work placement either in London or in India for your 4th year. At the end of the 4th year, you will be submitting a report on what have you done, obviously, in the 4th year, post which you should be able to get your honors degree. Moving on to the last school that we are going to cover today, which is School of Management. The first course in it is BBA in Management and Marketing. Now, as the name suggests, it is a general course which is going to cover basic modules on business management and obviously marketing. The pedagogy is somewhat interesting, not a normal run-of-the-mill, you want to study from the textbooks, mug up your answers, go into the exam, vomit out all your answers, and you'll be graded accordingly. They work on case studies, they work on internships, they work on in-company projects and all of that. So you will have such opportunities to do such things. Most of the courses at NMIMS do have this. Okay, so this is it's a good course if you want NMIMS brand name on your CV. Okay, course duration again here for this course is 3 years, and again maths is not compulsory subject for your 12th grade. Moving on to the last course under School of Management, which is BBA in Finance. Now, this is also a newly introduced course. If you remember in the very first slide that we started the video on, we had to put an asterisk on this. This is the only course within these schools which does not require an NPAT. At least for the batch of 24-25 academic year did not require NPAT. Okay, but maths is going to be a compulsory subject because this course does require mathematical background. The subjects that you're going to study are mathematical and analytical in nature. Okay, so like the BSc Finance, you are going to cover similar topics like financial modeling, risk management, financial econometrics. If you see, these are somewhat the familiar names that we did that we saw when we talked about BSc Finance also. Okay, so in terms of the course or the value of the course in the finance industry, I think this is as good, if not better as BSc Finance. Again, course duration is going to be 4 or 3 years. The good part is that you may not go through NPAT. The procedure to get into is just that you follow their deadlines, apply for the first round, go through a PI. If you get selected through a personal interview, then the seat is yours to take. Moving on to the next course of School of Management, which is BBA Finance. Now, this course, like BSc Finance, has subjects like financial modeling, risk management, financial econometrics, quantitative techniques in management, and all of those. So, the structure of the course is similar to BSc Finance. They will take you into depth of the field as a finance. So, it's important that you are convinced that finance is something that you want to explore at this particular age. The unique point of this course is, if you remember, we had put asterisk at the beginning in the first slide when we talked about all the schools and their courses. This is the only course which does not require an NPAT. At least the batch 24-25 academic year did not require an NPAT. Just a simple application and a personal interview was enough. But mind you, mathematics as a subject is mandatory in your 12th grade, because this course will require that. If you don't have it, it's going to be a very, very difficult time to go through the course. Therefore, it's a good thing that they've made mathematics mandatory. Now, like other courses, the duration is 4 or 3 years. And currently the course is being offered only at Mumbai campus. So, what you are seeing is all the schools, all the college, all the courses, and the number of seats that we just spoke about in a matrix form. This should help you decide, when you are filling your NPAT form, as to what course you want to apply at which particular campus. I hope this video was helpful, and I hope you are now able to make an informed choice when you apply for your NPAT next year. See you.